How do you not take things personally, whether it's at the job, from a stranger, from a boss, from a family member, even if it's somebody you do know personally? How do you not take things personally? This is a fact. For you to take anything personal, any type of insult, lash out, attack, verbal assault, for you to take it personal, at the core, to some degree, you believe it to be true. If you didn't believe it to be true, otherwise it wouldn't affect you, especially from somebody who doesn't really know you. What's up, YouTube? It's your man Trayvon Pratt with AIM, always improving the mind. Let's talk about how not to take things personally, okay? Really, when it comes to this, it's really more so just having an open mind, looking for the good, and now allowing things to penetrate your positivity. It really goes into the communication. Can't have community without communication. So the first thing you want to do is do not submit to subliminals or assumptions. You know, people sneak this, people say little tidbits here and there, and it's like, was that about me? You talking about me just now? Don't give in to that, because whoever is doing that, they don't have enough respect for you to tell it to your face, and they also have enough respect for you to not bring it to you. Hello? So, don't submit to the subliminals. Be bigger than that. If somebody has a problem with you, then they can address you with that problem. Otherwise, it's free promotion. Let people keep their assumptions. The way you carry yourself will be clear to those who pay attention, and your name will ring bells. Let's say if it is some type of miscommunication, right? It's not clear, all right? What you want to do is get the clarity. Confirm what somebody is trying to say, okay? Don't just assume yourself. Don't just assume that this is what this person meant by this is what they're saying. Everyone communicates differently. A lot of times, especially a person of authority, say for instance your boss, your supervisor, manager, what have you, they can give you a direct order and not be clear about what it is that they want you to do. Instead of just going on a whim or assuming what they want you to do, just clarify. So this is what you want me to do? Or is this what you meant? You know, they could say, oh, you're not qualified for the position. That's why you didn't get it. What do you mean I'm not qualified? I've been here for however many years. I've done this, I've done that. Instead of going into all of the explaining, because you know you're qualified, just confirm it. What do you mean, what do you mean? What's not qualified? Don't just be blunt with me. I need an explanation. And even if you can't get an explanation, still don't take it personally, but try to find those little bits, okay? Little bits of information that you can use to boost yourself up. Another way to not take it personally and keeping an open mind is knowing that everything is not about you. Everything is not about you, sweetheart. Okay, so it could just be a tough work environment. Somebody else could have just had a bad day, or you think somebody ignored you when they really just didn't hear you or know that you was talking to them. Things happen. So again, get the clarification and don't take it personally, even if it's personal. Now, what if it's a deliberate? It is personal. What if it's somebody like, no, it's you. You're the one. Okay, well, in that sense, it's not just trying to be the bigger or the better person, because we don't like comparison here. In this situation, one, remove yourself from the situation, okay? Don't feed into it. Don't react to it, even though inside you may want to. Because there's been times where I've been bubbling inside, like, you about to bring the old me out. You about to bring the street tray out. Don't do that. We can clock out right now. What's up? Now, instead, remove yourself away from the situation. You might need to take a breather. You might need to tell someone like, yo, I feel disrespected or something of that sort. But the biggest thing you could do is remove yourself away from the situation and let it die down. Don't just respond to emotion, because at that time it's emotional. People will try to get a rouse out of you. let that stuff bounce off you. Let it go to the side. Don't take it in, okay? Don't take it in, because once you take it in, now it's a part of you. And now you're going to have to process that differently. Before you get to that point, just don't absorb it. Don't absorb what somebody has to, don't, if they lash out at you or whatever. You might just be the available person, and it's not justifying it, not that it's right, but you might just be the available person. And in the crosshair, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna give it to you because I couldn't yell at this person. Okay, just don't sit there and stand for it, and don't let it penetrate. Okay, don't let it come in inside. And the biggest thing that you could do within that situation is try to have a little empathy. A little empathy goes the longest way. Trust me when I tell you, because that person more than likely just feels misunderstood. There's been some miscommunications. Some things might have happened that you don't even know of that led up to. It's usually a build up and then it's a breakdown. So when these things happen, we're people. We can only tolerate for so much. What's crazy is people usually lash out to those who they think will forgive them. So it's more of a comfort thing, and they're actually just searching for help. Again, none of this is right. None of this is justifying that type of behavior. You no longer would do this, who's watching this video, because we're improving the mind. So you know that instead of just lashing out on the next available person, you can be like, hold on. Let me handle this. But having a little bit of empathy really goes a long way. Showing somebody that you understand, even if they don't believe that you understand in the moment, still could die down the situation. It also allows you to keep an open mind, and with you honestly being able to understand, then you won't take it personally. Just using the workforce as the example here, you can understand that. Try to take into consideration all of what management has to deal with. Like if you've seen management have a bad altercation with this person and this person and this person, and it might be some bad news that's spreading around. We didn't meet quota. You didn't do good enough. And now it's your turn. By the time they get to you, it's like, okay, well, they just had to take on the onslaught of all of those other people. And now when they get to you, it's like, you know what? They ready for battle. And you just like, I ain't the one. I ain't do it, right? But having a little bit of empathy is like, hold it, I understand. Calm down. I'm not coming at you in a certain manner. Just tell me what needs to be said, and we could work on that. Just having a little bit of empathy, a little bit of communication could really dissolve a situation, and it allows you to not take things personally as well, especially in the workplace, in relationships. All of the above. And any situation with communication with someone else allows you not to take it personally. All of these things are ways that you can dilute situations and not take them personally. Again, when you take things personal, if somebody were to call you out your name and you get upset, at some degree, you believe it to be true. You're not fully confident in yourself. You're not fully aware of yourself. You're thinking maybe at some level, maybe they're a little bit right, but how dare they call me out? So when somebody comes at you like that, it's a misunderstanding, it's miscommunication, but it's deliberate. It's like, man, at some point, you believe it to be some type of truth. If you work on yourself enough to build the confidence enough in yourself, when somebody comes at you all wrong about you, it's comical. It's comical. Like, how dare, you could actually say this about me? And I got references. It's been times where other people have stood up and taken up for me where somebody else tried to bash or slander my name or call me out my name in front of me or behind my back. And regardless of what you do, I know me. I love me. You know, I can take accountability for my faults and my wrongs and my all of that. So if I truly know and believe that I didn't do anything wrong, then this comment is not true. It's more a reflection of you. It's not about me. And that's one of the main things that you could do to not take it personally. When you have empathy, you understand that this person might be lashing out, but it's not about me. I'm not going to sit here and be your punching bag, but it's not about me. It's about you. And you need to work on you because you're feeling insecure right now. And I can help you with that if you allow me to. But while you in your whole emotional spill, no ma'am, no sir, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna continue to do my own thing. Don't take it personally, okay? This your man Trayvon Pratt with AIM Always Improving the Mind. We make light of the heavy topics, heavy situations here, because it's life, okay? We're not going to make life heavy. You're not supposed to carry around somebody else's burdens or your own. You got to forgive yourself, forgive others, make it light, and just keep on moving through life, man. Enjoy it. So don't take things personally, even if they are personal. Try not to take things personally, all right? Much love. AIM Always Improving the Mind. Subscribe, leave a comment, get at me.